Hello everybody and welcome back to the Realistic Formula Championship. And we're here at Silverstone for round 6 of the season. And well, the weather looks dry. Division 1. And I'm joined with Eagle. What's going on? He's here on a Friday again.
I haven't been to the pub in like 3 or 4 weeks now on a Friday. I low-key fell off.
Right, we have
Just not good
player
enough,
in the
really, is it?
Ferrari already.
I know who that is. So it's
Yeah,
fine.
that's that. That's the person we were just setting up. And then we have as well Robin there. I'm not. Yeah.
Who cares? I mean,
It's only
yeah,
like his
I'm
name's
sure.
too long to actually fit on
Yep.
all these
Part of the
esport
set team.
organizations.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that's what happens when you race for set, I guess. This is a beautiful screen we're watching right now.
I know this is like tuning into one of your streams.
Yeah, most of the time, to be fair. Everyone's had a right mix this week. We had James and you, then James and me, and now me and you. We've all like commentated twice. It's pretty nice. As this guy's just gonna waste some time. I would never do something like this, but
I know, right?
here we are. It's changed. We've seen it change. Don't know who we're watching. Believe we're watching Ray, as Ray starts his lap.
We are watching Ray.
You kind of see it. Now you can't see anything. Now you can see him again a little bit. There we go.
On the
Now we
wet
can see him
tires,
properly.
so I mean, we probably don't want to
Oh.
watch him, can't we?
I don't think we need to watch his lap.
Maybe what about
Valid laps here.
Nisev here?
Nisev doing a great job in the Red Bull.
Wait, can you
after
see
that
my mouse
promotion.
cursor? Or is that just on my screen? Because James was saying yesterday he could see it.
Oh no, don't think
You can't see it.
As Danny there tops the table so far, beaten by Aiden Jones in the Mercedes. Of course, people starting to set their first lap times.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ, how are you saying that name? As
What?
Nisev gets the fastest, the Langenbush. Oh, mate, that is finished.
Hang on here. Melts is having a go at me for timing him out for saying 6-7. I don't think that was me.
Innit?
That was somebody going by the name of James. Pretty sure.
I mean, Melts, come on.
But no, see that turn number? See that?
No.
See on the bottom right?
Oh my god, it has the name!
It does.
That's so cool. Why have you only done that for this track?
Because they only do it for this track in real life.
As Nisev on a great lap so far, purple in sector 1, purple in sector 2, should top the table as Robin there takes the provisional top, but is going to be beaten by Nisev as across the line. It's a 25.9 and heads just 2 tenths ahead at the moment. That was a great lap from Nisev, fair play, mate. As looking at the Williams, of course. Oh, okay, we're not looking at Williams anymore. As DropX finishes a slow lap.
One way off.
Slower than Inter's runners for...
another invalid.
Bryn
in sector 1.
Oh, I didn't realise he was in sector 1, to be honest.
He's on the Inters.
He was on the lap. Look at Bradders. As Bradders comes towards Cops now. On the Inters. Yep, nice. These guys just love it. I guess it's not a wet race then, because I don't think people would be ruining a set of Inters if it was. What about Adam? No, that's not even Adam, is it?
It is Adam. This is Adam.
Wait, he's reserving?
I guess so. I haven't been paying attention to anything.
I don't care. Okay. Right.
Down towards Cops.
Pretty
wide.
Good sector 1.
Cut the invalidates.
Really wide. Yep. The funny thing is, if he'd actually gone wider, he would have been valid on that lap. That's the game for you. As we're deciding to get a replay over running wide, which is fun.
See, F1 manager. He's run wide there.
Oh, he's died! Yeah,
Well,
just a
no
tiny
one's
bit
actually on a
the
lap
white
on the
line.
soft tyres, I don't think.
Yeah, there's just no point.
As there goes
Well,
Bryn.
Bryn Evans was not
He's
on the
not.
softs,
He's
but he was
not
on a lap.
just a 5.7 seconds off.
Yep. People kind of really, well, not really setting any laps. I think Drop X
Danny
might be
here
setting
might
another one,
actually
though.
be going for another one. On the mediums.
Yep,
Does
had a
improve.
pretty poor first sector, and that lost him that second, so...
I mean, a pretty poor last sector yesterday meant that he went purple, so...
That's pretty poor.
That's Malachi. We need to see how the order shakes out, really, because everyone's...
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so many people
not
in the
many people have
pits.
actually done their proper laps. This is, like, impossible to do. As Aiden there
Rambo's going to
retires,
have...
believing that he's done enough.
Yeah, well, it's a bit early.
I'm busy.
Rambo, here we go.
I
A
would like
qualifying
it.
lap on the soft tyres.
No, I
Down
don't.
towards Abbey.
Sorry, 1 minute.
As Rambo takes through the flat out Abbey and then into Village. And now important to get a great exit out of the loop because you're going to carry the speed all the way down. Slight wobble though, not ideal. But continue on down towards Brooklands. First sector split coming up. And just a 10th and a quarter shy of Niseb's first sector. It's not bad for the Haas. Is Moon actually racing D3 starting from next week? Well,
No.
he kept saying that, but then now he says he's too slow. But we're not letting him anyway. So, whoa, Rambo almost spins and controls it. So now there's still another lap that's not gone down, as the Ferrari still hasn't done the right telemetry. Yeah, there you go there. I think it's Taron or something like that. Starting.
Don't care. He doesn't get a name.
He's Welsh. There we go.
Fucking hell, that's good. Sorry.
To get the James language police here. The adverts going on
No.
now.
Basically, my sister came in and was like, "Do you want your gingerbread, or did you forget about it?" And I had forgotten about it, so I did just ask her to get it. Purple sector 1 for the unnamed Ferrari because he refuses to put his telemetry on.
Yeah, just gonna. I was just checking if
Ooh,
stuff was
bit wide
lagging.
though.
I think it's okay. It just like lagged on my screen for like half a second. But anyway, is he gonna keep it valid? Does keep it valid. Purple sector 1.
That sector 1 beat him. Yeah, Ray.
27 dead.
Feel like...
27.1 dead. That's, I'm just doing the James roll. There we go. Even though he says dead. Oh,
Ray.
He's invalidated anyway.
Oh, that's poor. Yep. Ray feel like he's owed a win here after losing out on the win with a penalty. So Ray will definitely feel like he wants to regain them points that he could have had last week.
Yeah.
Receive penalty from the stewards.
Wonder if we'll be seeing anyone going slowly on the safety car this time. Into Stowe, that looked a little bit squirrely again. He's not got all the telemetry on, same as last week, I'm pretty sure. We won't be seeing his tyre wear.
That's fine. Wave as well going up into P3. That's a good lap from him. Most likely going to get beaten by Ray, who, no, Ray only goes P5.
Almost 6 tenths off his teammate. There's Adam. Into P7. There's
Good
Big
luck
Nick
from
goes into
Trixie,
P10.
by the way, to go up into P6 after a great performance in Austria as well.
Yeah.
Looking to continue that form as the inevitable has started a lap and he's purple in sector 1. Only by around 2 tenths though.
Everyone I'm going to is on an outlap. It is Elyas who is the next one, I think. And how much is he up by? Well, first sector, 26.9. How will sector 2 stack up? Gets to that now, and he's over half a second up on Nisev.
That Maggers and Beckers looked beautiful. That looked so tidy, so clean. His car looks on rails. This is a crazy lap from Elyas, which of course we are used to by now. We see the flicking. Get a grip, fella.
And drive to the line now. And it's 3 purple sectors to go 6/10 clear.
But Sam Zero there, but I think that's his name, no clue, goes up into P3. That's a great lap for him.
Yeah, Samson.
Close.
Dropbox who's down on Malachi here, so this will not be the one to take him into Q2. Into the Vale chicane.
Alright, I will start talking more once I finish my gingerbread thing.
And Dropbox across the line. SP17 as Bradley goes into the top 10. What about Malachi, the Season 5 champion, getting a bit out of shape on the extra Vale, crosses the line and goes into P11. Just 1/1000th of a second behind his teammate.
That is unreal. The two Williams putting great laps together is good as well. They should be secure in this session. But, well, there are still a lot of people to do laps, so of course you can't be assuming. Lots of people still in the pits at the moment.
A lap. Even validated. Yep. So he's under a bit of pressure.
Van Bergen there coming out of the pits, I believe, who will need to do another one as he is currently P14. And this man will also need to do a lap, who I believe... Yeah, finally. So something about the second Ferrari seat. We've had Andre struggling as well in the past couple races.
I mean, Danny's not in a too convincing position.
Now it looks like both Ferraris really struggling this season to pull something together. They've been really poor overall. So really do need a good haul of points before the mid-season break. Of course, that's still in 2 weeks, but, you know, we're closing in. As he's only a 10th quicker than Beatnik, who's currently P15 in a Sauber. Sector
1, though, so, surely there won't be as much of a difference as the later sectors. Well, that's what they'll be hoping, I guess. you can be quick in Sector 1 without a lot of, you know, swinging straight. But see what it is.
Ferrari really are still, you know, they are still in need of a good performance here. Currently sat 6th place behind Haas in this division, so really do need something. They're actually joint on points with Racing Bulls, and with a Racing Bull currently up in P8, they could be looking to push down to P7.
Yeah, Trixie at a podium in Saudi Arabia in the end after he got penalty removed.
Yeah, Trixie doing wonders for the Racing Bulls. So Ferrari need to pull something out the bag. Is this the lap that will put him into Q2? He crosses the line. It's good enough for P10. That should be safe, but still only a little bit ahead of the two Williams.
Yeah,
Danny Fort now, a little bit under
27-2, 35-3. He's about 3/10 up on Taran so far. So if he keeps this together, he'll go into the top 8, 7.
He said 7, guys.
No, 8-7. That's the Ollie Behrman's thing.
Oh,
he goes in top 6.
Goes up into 6th, not 7th. Now, need to start looking. Van Bergen is now under threat, and I believe he might be on the lap. I don't know.
Yeah, yes, he's half a tenth down on his personal best first sector.
Half a tenth? Ah, he's not on a lap then. Yeah, fair enough.
He is on a lap.
Half a tenth. Wait, oh, he's half a tenth, not half a second.
I said half a tenth. Yeah, actually, it's 0.059 if you want to hear all of the decimals.
Yeah, he's not got much ERS left for this last
he's not got fuel either, I don't think, so this is his last attempt.
You want to be around 40-odd% round this corner, and he's at 20.
That could have been a validation, but it's not. But he's too
1.2
slow.
seconds down. Yeah.
He's not improving. He lost another nearly 10th in the middle compared to his personal best. But those
Yeah, I
behind
think
still
he
need to do a
should've-
better lap.
Yep, I think he should have backed out of this lap. He had enough time,
He's
actually.
not got fuel,
40
though.
odd seconds. Yeah,
He's got 0.7
you had
laps.
fuel. You had fuel.
Yeah,
Comes across the line. Yeah, P15, and
stays.
he is at risk. And with someone like Bryn in the drop zone,
Sliding
that
there,
there's going to be
though,
a
on the excellent left
task.
field, but he is green. But as you'd expect, because I think his last lap might have been on the inters, even if it says soft.
Yeah, I think it
'Cause,
was.
yeah,
And of course, we've
his
still got
soft lap was
the
invalid
likes
before.
of the two Saubers as well to do laps, who have been pretty good this season. Well, they've not really been pretty good this season, to be honest.
Oh,
So that's a
well,
lie, yeah.
beat Nick in the points last race.
There's Bryn rounds through Stowe. Currently about 3 odd tenths up on Van Bergen, so would put him into Q2, but still the last sector to nail as he comes round the final corner. Can he... where can he put the Aston? Goes up into P8 and he will be safe in this session. So Bryn saving himself. Van Bergen is out of qualifying. Next across the line will be Adam as he rounds the final corner. Can he save himself? Well, he's gone up to P9, so the two Williams now really at risk. They are should be both on laps at least. Ray in P10 coming across
I don't
the
think
line.
Malachi is.
That's poor from the Williams then. Ray goes up into P8. I think he went up into P8 at least. I think he improved.
Yeah,
As
the ghosts.
Senor Ghost crossed the line up to P13. Might still be at risk. The Ferrari down in P14 as
going
well.
for a spin.
Oh, Phoenix!
Into the barriers as well. And retires because of that.
Wow. He DNF from that.
Yeah. As Rambo does save himself. Bradley.
And now the next person to get eliminated will be the Ferrari. So it's going to be very close. Can Bradley knock him out? Crosses the line. It's good enough of 12. And we have a Ferrari exit in Q1.
Yep. That is it.
Put a little energy. Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you saw the laps go down, it wasn't really much of a surprise in the end. But
Very close in that little range, though. As Taran, in his debut appearance, being knocked out in Q1, along with the Williams of Malachi, Van Bergen, Beatnik, and Dropex, failing to do a good enough lap in the Alpine. But Senor Ghost getting through for the Sauber team, which is good. Just seen whatever that was. Thank you for that.
hang on. I was trying to... I tried to clip the Beatnik thing, but it clearly didn't work.
Oh, I guess you didn't want to watch it.
No, Beatnik doesn't want to see that again.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yep,
no one...
sure.
There we are, just... Yeah, anyway.
Turn off
There we
the
go.
timing board, lad.
Why not? Why?
I hide it as soon as the results come up.
I hide it as soon as this comes up. Yeah.
Okay, you wait. So,
a
as I
2
said,
second
of course, those
difference.
people.
That's-
I can't be having it. Let's be having you. Do you want to hit a little ad so that we don't get one for Q3?
Yeah, well, it won't be like... It's just to stop pre-roll ads, and now it's 17 minutes free. Right, it won't actually let me play another one because we've recently ran one. So I think we'll have to wait. Hopefully the end... Oh wait, hang on, we can actually, I think. Maybe. No. Oh yeah, hang on. Pre-roll ads to disable for 27 minutes. Yeah. Okay, there is a 30-second ad now, I think.
I love Huel.
With Gary Neville.
I love saying that so much.
Right, I think we're back from the ad now. I think we are.
Doesn't matter anyway, because these guys pay to not have ads, so they pay to listen to us more.
Because they
Anyway.
really want to hear no one speaking right at the start of the session.
Yeah, guys, this is why you don't waste your money. Right, so first one to do a lap will be Trixie, of course. Great position in Q1. We want to continue that into Q2 and get through into the final shootout. It's been on great form, as I said.
He's got an
of
extended
late.
contract now, I think. More money.
Yeah, he has. Yep. He's not got more money, but he is extended.
Was he-
Hasn't been outside
Did he not get
of
more
the
money?
top 8.
He sure.
Nope. Oh no, it did. Yeah, doubled, didn't it? Never mind. Yeah, hasn't been outside the top 8.
This guy's supposed to know the
yet in
spreadsheet
4
stuff.
races. Yeah, I know. Some of my spreadsheets are really weird. They just something like Austria for some reason. The results just don't work. I don't know why it happens.
Seems like a problem.
Thank you.
Anyway, Trixie, he always seems to like go out first. He's watched enough of these streams to see what happens. And
He knows that
he's
that we
gaming the
always
system
watch.
again.
Sorry, I'm like suddenly sorting out my spreadsheet because I.
Well, here we
Messed
go,
up.
down into turn 1. There's a bit of traffic. Bradley should get out of the way. Yep, parks it up. Trixie goes through. Mercedes of Wave is behind. And Trixie with a 27.3. What about Wave? Goes slightly quicker, but still a 27.3. Svart 27.4. Jones 27.4. Ray 27.4. So first sector quite close, but we've seen that before. It is Sector 2 and Sector 3 where the time is. Especially slow speed Sector 3. Spend more time in the slower speed corners. There's more chance to make up, but also lose time. Trixie to the end of the middle sector, down towards Stowe. Slightly has to correct, but it's all good. And down to the Vale chicane. Looking to get the drive to the line through Club. And on to the Hamilton straight across the line. And it's a 27.0 from Trixie, which is beaten by Wave, who does a 26.6. And then Vart with a 26.5. And then we have Aidan Jones, who goes to the top with a 26.4. And then it's going to be Bryn Evans, I think, who will be the next one up to the line. He's on the intermediate tyres again. Start of the session.
He loves them, doesn't he?
So it's going to be Langenbusch here, something like that. Sorry, crosses the line and goes quickest by 4/10. And Samson into the top 5. What about Nisev in the Red Bull? Under 2/10 behind the McLaren. What about Elyas, though? Puts a distance between himself and his
Who would have
teammate.
thought that one was coming?
On the same age tyres as well. Same wear.
That is a crazy lap, of course, but people know by now that we just fight for P2 here. As Senor Ghost crosses the line, and it's only good enough for 9th place. Wow, a lot of people didn't have their tyre wear on there. I don't know if that's
No, I
an
think
issue,
if
but-
they've not done a lap, or if they're not out on track, it
Well,
won't
Trixie's
say.
out on... Ah, it's fine.
It's something. If I do tyre age, the same thing works there. So there's something in the formula that makes it not come up. I can see their time there. Screen. Bradley, meanwhile, in towards Vale.
Bradley has yet to finish a race so far this season. Has completed what I believe is 4 races, if you just don't include pre-season, heads up into P10. But yeah, 4 races, 4 DNFs for him so far. Will really need something. Oh, it's actually 3, sorry. So it's 3 races, 3 DNFs, and then 4 if you
Playing his
include
part in the Williams
pre-season.
downfall.
Yep. He, well, to be honest, Div 1 is where they've had their most like double DNFs. So the Williams team in Div 1 really did need something. And I think Brothers finishing a race would be very important. So currently McLaren 1-2. So it's advantage McLaren. Of course, they are leading the Constructors' Championship by a wee way.
Yep.
Only around 50 odd points, I believe. So realistically, I mean, yeah. What can you say?
Yeah. Someone was saying, why doesn't Elyas get put in the Sauber? Well, because it would basically
We
mean
would
that
not
Sauber
want to
just
see
become
us.
OP.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to see Sauber get P5 in the standings of like Div 1 and overalls just because of Elyas, and it ruins the realism of the league. Because you don't see Max Verstappen in a Sauber, do you?
Yeah. Well, if you put Max Verstappen in a Sauber, he would not get as many points as Elyas would get in a Sauber, I think.
Yeah. This is a good first sector from Adam so far. Has the racing balls behind him.
Still
who I
slightly
believe
down
is
on
just
Bradley,
out of the
though,
way.
I think it was.
I thought he was up on Bradley, that's why I said it.
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, I can't lie.
I know most of the time I just guess.
He
Oh,
was
runs a little
wide.
bit wide and he's invalid, so we'll have to do another lap.
Yeah, people seem to be doing that quite a lot.
Yep, it kind of helps to, well, it tends to mean that in the race we're probably going to see quite a lot of penalties, which I don't think we've really seen that many penalties over the last 2 races so far in Div 3 and Div 2. And that is a purple sector 1 for Ray, going faster than Elyas, which is interesting to see. Maybe some competition, runs maybe a little bit too wide on that curve there. As heads towards Cops now, making use of the whole width of the circuit. And that was a good corner.
Yeah, but what I would say about the Cops, that maybe people aren't as used to the realistic car, so then they think they've got more grip.
As currently, actually, this lap from Ray is matching Elyas, which is quite interesting. Oh no, it's not. Sorry,
it's not. He's
never mind.
He's only 7 tenths off on Bradley.
Yeah, I thought he was 7 tenths off on. Yeah, I looked at the gap and was like, wow, that puts him in between the 2 McLarens. No. As rounds off the final corner, it puts him up into P2, and it puts him only about 6.5 tenths away from Elyas there. So that splits the 2 McLarens from their McLaren 1-2. Of course, they will not care because it is only Q2, but still.
They want 1-2s in every session.
Yep, they need domination. What Elyas loves. Loves to be dominated. Hang on, chat. Let's see how Trixie does. Only 3.5 tenths away from Elyas in the second sector. This lap from Trixie is looking unbelievable in the racing balls. And maybe the track grip improving over the session. And of course, these are probably new tyres as well compared to the old tyres he did his last lap on. Same with Elyas. So we are comparing them as he crosses the line, and he lost a lot of time there. I really did think he lost about 5 tenths in that final sector.
The last sector is where you gain and lose a lot.
As Wave there heads up into second place, which is good for the Mercedes team. Splits Ray and Elyas, which is...
Yeah, that should be good enough to get through.
It's interesting to see how close the rest of the field are. Of course, if you ignore Elyas, the rest of the field is actually quite close. Bryn losing the rear end there as he comes into the pits.
Was with green sectors, but maybe they weren't quick enough.
Yep, as Aiden Jones rounds the final corner. Where can he put his Mercedes? His teammate's P2. He goes up into P2 now, weaving across a little bit there. I don't know why he's done that across the line, but hey ho.
It's like he's
still
crossed the
done
line
a
to
good
win.
lap. Yeah, and it kind of seems like the top 7 is kind of sealed. To be fair,
It's quite a
I
big gap,
reckon.
really.
Yeah, I reckon that top 7 looks pretty competitive, and I think the gap might just be a little bit too much for them to catch. Daniel in the Haas, currently down in P10, which is the edge of safety, so we really need to
A little bit of
get a nice
understeer.
gap. Yeah, that corner is very
Careful.
understeery, to be fair.
Yeah.
6.5 temps down though. We'll put him like in the top 5, but
It'll
as
probably
we've
be
seen
top
over
8
the last
in the
couple
end.
laps, yeah, as we've seen the last couple laps, it is a struggle in the final sector to gain time. We'll see how he does. It's been a good lap so far, celebrating his highest finish in Div 1 with a P4, I believe, last time out. As he crosses the line and then he goes P8. That gap ahead of him around 2 tenths. So a big gap. Another fastest sector 1 for Elyas, of course it is. It always is.
So he saw some people getting about half second behind him, and he thought, "Yep, need to get
Yeah,
another one in."
he thought they were getting a bit too
New
close.
tyres have come out, and he's about a tenth
Yep.
off on his own personal best.
I've seen him do a 24, so I know he can do it, and I know that
I mean,
that's.
Q3.
I mean, he's only 2 temps. He's already 2 temps away, so I reckon he gets it now as he rounds through Maggots and Beckett's. The car on rails.
Yep, no understeer compared to what we saw from the Haas.
Yep, improving by 2 tenths, which will put him close to that 24, but we just won't break into it unless he masters this final sector, which is totally possible.
I mean, especially when he had old tyres last time he did the final sector, now he's got newer
Oh,
tyres.
that's true.
We'll see though. So confident to get on the power, and it's just on the edge.
Wow,
of a 24.
that is close. But what a lap for the McLaren driver. Next across the line is Sam Sin, who is currently in the danger zone. Goes up into 5th place. That is a good lap from him to break into that little kind of pack that I said could be untouchable. It seems like he's done very well to get into that.
Exactly a second
Rambo.
off Elyas's time.
Yeah, very satisfying.
Yeah. Well, Elyas will be
Rambo.
doing another one now, so
Sorry.
yeah. Anyway, Rambo, yeah.
Rambo, yeah. So currently Daniel and Trixie are in the pits. Daniel will not be able to do another lap now, as we've kind of passed that point.
Trixie's going back out
might
again.
get away with it, but I think Daniel is I think he'd really want to be out already. So Daniel will not be setting another lap in this session. So currently P9, as we watch on with his teammate, he has a big snap there and almost loses the rear. He's got enough time for another lap if he wants to slow right down. We'll need to get out of the way of the Aston behind, which he does. So there's a bottled lap from Rambo, really struggling at the moment in this phase of qualifying. As at the moment is Danny Fort. No, he loves it. Somehow getting hired as the Haas reserve after a pretty poor performance in Austria.
And Spain, where he disconnected a million times. I mean, that's not really his fault.
No, that one, I'm not gonna back that one there. That's just you being a knob.
Yeah, well, talk about lap times. We have Robin in the McLaren slightly up, but this is Danny, who is at risk and is finding time.
I really did think that no one would catch the pack, that top 7 that we had with ended at Niseb, but Sam Sin doing a great lap going up into P5 kind of has maybe changed that opinion of me. Actually had the exact same time as Robin.
Yeah, well, yeah, the grid is definitely a lot further spaced out here at Silverstone compared to Austria, also Spain.
Yep. As Danny goes up into P7, which is, I think, good enough really at this current stage. Daniel is now the driver at risk as Nisev pops up into P2. And now Bryn Evans still, again, he loves this, where he just decides to do a lap right at the end of the session and move his way out of the drop zone. As he rounds
his
through
time's
the final
about
sector.
matching Danny so far. So let's see where he
So
goes.
he should go up as he crosses the line.
But he
goes
goes
only
into
P10.
P10. It's very tight. As here comes Bradley, who is green, and wonder what his time compares to
Bradley,
Evans.
the Williams team in Div 3 and Div 2, I believe, both had a Q3 appearance. Bradley can't follow that up, only goes P11, just scraping away from it. I actually think that was a lie, what I said, but hey-ho. As Adam rounds the final corner, can he break Bryn's heart? Only goes P13, so he is out of this session as well. Senor Ghosts, I believe, is the only one that can actually do anything, really.
Ghost done his lap, I think.
Yeah. As Trixie rounds the final corner, goes up one position up into P8. He was already through, but he didn't need to do that.
Is he on his way? I can't. No, he has finished.
Nope. So
Yeah.
there you go. We have our eliminated drivers in Q2 now, which is the Williams of Bradley, Daniel, Adam, Senor Ghost, and XR Rambo. Rounding off those 5, Rambo not being able to do a lap after making that mistake.
Yep, finishes 21 seconds off.
21, but I got 21.
146. Thinks he's driving this far already.
The rest of our group. I saw that we had Croatia, but I didn't see who else we had.
I've not looked at the groups at all. I've not had time.
Oh, okay. We have Croatia, but then Panama and Ghana.
Yeah, well, who would Wales get if they get through?
Let me have a little browse. Let me browse at some of these groups
A or
as well, to be
something.
fair. Oh, your group's fine, mate.
What?
Canada, Switzerland, or Qatar. But you gotta beat Italy, who are also pony.
Yeah, Italy, we can beat them, but they could just turn up. But we're at home. But
Wow,
we also need to beat
what is
Bosnia.
this Group A? Mexico, South Korea, South Africa, and then playoff D, which is like Denmark, Czech Republic, Republic of Ireland, or North Macedonia. That is a stinky group. That's the first game of tournament, I'm pretty sure, as well. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure Mexico, South Korea. Wow, we're all going to be tuning into that one. Oh yeah, the session's done
in the middle
now,
of the
guys.
night. Yeah, it's all going to be late though, isn't it? None of the before when stuff was on and it be in the middle of the day, like actually, like in school time. Vortex has had a message held back for bullying. It's not really bullying, but that's just what the autumn one says. Anyways, Q3 time. Dropbox is left. And
he was out in Q1, gang.
Yeah, well, I could send him another invite, I guess. Oh, he's just gone offline on Steam even, so yeah. You can tell me if he wants another invite.
I hope you guys watched Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Apparently it was really bad. So let me know how you guys thought it was. I want to go and watch it soon. Yeah, gang, that was so unrelated.
Has the advert finished? No, there's still 50 seconds remaining of ads. So, I think.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Who cares, bro?
Who is the first one out? It's Mercedes. It's Jones.
So, no longer Trixie.
But someone might go for an overtake. There is rain in 30 minutes, but that's too late. Did think it was getting a bit cloudy. Yeah, I can't. The only thing we can see is that Ray has just got No tyre wear.
Okay, the only person that doesn't have their tyre wear thing on.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's something to do with. Yeah, I don't entirely know, but I can fix that because it would be kind of handy to see. What was the Q2 cutoff lap time?
You've got the telemetry up, fella. You can look.
No, well then I have to go like this.
Who cares?
It was about a 26-2.
Not too bad. As Aidan Jones rounds through the final couple of corners to start his lap, every driver is on track at the moment for their first runs. Maybe thinking that the rain will come a bit sooner. It will not. But you know, you can never be too sure. Maybe as the rain gets closer, the track conditions might get
Surely it's going to get a bit
colder.
colder, which is actually beneficial.
No, it's not. Definitely not. Because less grip, surely. For real, for real.
Anyway, Jones, how's it looking? Pretty smooth so far. New tyres for Jones. Only first one used is Bryn Evans. And also might be Ray. I don't know. We don't know. It's a mystery.
We don't care about Ray. You know what? I don't care about his soft tyres.
Yeah, well, Ray is purple in the first sector, so it's
So
probably
I got
on new
feeling
tyres.
some new tyres.
Yeah. Jones flat out through Cops, down towards Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel. Downshift through Maggots, and then slightly wide.
Please, can you tell me what the correct gear to be in that corner is?
What corner?
Chapel.
Chapel. I'd be in 6th, I think.
No, I've been 7th.
You've been 7th through Chapel.
No, I've been 5th, I think. Don't even know.
5th or 6th.
Crosses the
depending on how
line.
it feels like.
25.8 is the banker. Danny's Vort goes down. His teammate Wave beats him there though. And as Ray goes P2, we're going to see a lot of people, of course, crossing the line and going faster. Sam Sin can't replicate the lap that he did in the last session. Robin there goes up into P5. As Elyas comes round the final corner. Yawn! Still can't get that 24, you absolute rookie, mate. As Niseb, the last of the first runners, comes across the line, goes P6. So, as everyone's first laps, and you can kind of see the theme. It's really, you know, the top teams in that top 7, and you got the 2 Astons and Trixie fighting it out for 8th place, which is quite cool to see. So far, of course, we lost one Ferrari in that first part of qualifying, so it just leaves Danny Vort, who looked a bit at risk in the first session at the start of it before he bagged another lap and went up into P6. He actually did look like he wasn't, he didn't have much pace, so it looked like a really bad day for Ferrari, but getting up to P5 is very good. I've just waffled about that for ages, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, definitely in the fight for the front row, it's tough to say.
Ferrari in front row, is this Div 2?
Yeah, well, Rio Harris is on the front row here last season, alongside F1 Scenario 7 in the
Rio
Red Bull.
Harris, the guy that bottled the championship, and he basically did like a Lando. Or he did more like an Oscar, I'd say. Nah, Lando.
He didn't do a Lando, because Lando's probably going to win it.
Okay, he did an Oscar then.
No, did he do There weren't many races he just like crashed. It wasn't really.
Nah, but he was just shocking. No, he had bad qualies, remember? Like, he had a couple really poor ones when he like crashed
He had Singapore
in Australia. He had Singapore's one.
Well, Australia, he was already. That was the start of the season.
Yeah, that was the first race of the season.
Singapore, he still came 3rd, I think, even though he was not sure.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. There's 2 McLarens and then him. Pio Paris. As we look at faster sectors, no surprise who is faster in all of them. as we now play the waiting game as people head into the pits, change their tyres, get on the new sets, and go out for the final runs of qualifying. It's looking very overcast at the moment. Clearly the British weather, as we say.
Rain
Apparently
is...
it's going to be light rain in 10 minutes now.
Yeah.
So you might want to consider going out as quick as possible.
No, well,
just
I
in
think,
case the
well,
rain
to be
comes in.
fair as well, like when that normally says 10 minutes, it normally comes a bit sooner. Right?
Yeah. So you kind
And
of think
because it's
about
based on
going
the
and that's
percentage, so like between 5 and 10 minutes, percentage, you know,
yeah.
there is a chance there might be a little bit of rain. Here we go. People are going
And
out.
a
Is
couple
it
of
Bryn
those
Evans?
drivers starting to think.
Bryn Evans, who is on like doing that kind of sometimes strategy we see in real life, where they go out. Oh no, nice clear track. But actually, now a load of people are going out.
Yep, I think people saw about how the fact that the rain is coming a little bit sooner than they might have expected. You know, we could get to the point where by the final run, we could have a tiny bit of rain that disturbs people's laps. So,
yeah, well, if people go out now, then they're probably not going to have a final run. Like, they might fuel up, maybe.
But they'll have a final lap, mate, and that would be their final flying. They just won't have a lap right at the end.
Yeah.
Which is still okay. Trixie, Ray, and Trixie and Ray, sorry, being the only two at the moment who have decided to stay in the pits. Maybe thinking that everyone's panicking over nothing. The track does look very overcasty, though. It does look grim.
Yeah. See if that rain gets a bit closer. Well, there's a storm coming in 30 minutes. But won't be affecting
we
it.
missed a great
We can see the percentages going up as we speak. Went a little bit. Well,
it's funny as well because it's always a little bit glitchy at the end of that straight, so it looks like it's raining in the distance.
Yeah. Anyway, Elyas has gone through, so Bryn's no longer the front of the train.
Yep, we never really watch Elyas's laps because we know that they're going to be quick, so we normally catch a little bit of them. But
there's a bit of a queue forming. Bryn doesn't want to overtake. And here we go. He's going to get a bit of a tow, maybe. Actually, he's right behind Elyas here. And has Bryn done a little sneaky strategy?
Perfect positioning for him, especially when you know it's Elyas and you know that he'll be quick, so you don't have to run the risk of getting held up. As it's very slidey there for Elyas, not really looking as on rails as it was in Q1, so definitely the track conditions maybe just changing a little bit. He is actually half a tenth down at the moment in the first sector, so not the greatest of first. I mean, he's matching his best, which is like 2 tenths faster than anyone else, so it's still very good. But of course he'll want to improve a little bit. Round 3 cops now.
Get down towards Marcus Beckett, it's Bryn Evans, 27.1. Yeah, this is 26.9 in the first sector. Everyone is pretty close, either 27.0 or 27.1. So, yeah, Elyas has found time in the middle sector.
Yep, improving by that 10.5 that he does need to get into the 24s. I've heard that if he doesn't get into 24, then he actually gets disqualified from the whole event. So that's the only way we can stop him winning. He rounds off the final couple corners with what could be his final lap. Doesn't have to be though, because we've got a couple more minutes in this session as he crosses the line, and it's a 24.85. Bryn there goes up into P7 with a 25.8. And who was that? Sorry,
Waves invalid.
Sam Sin went up
Sam Sin's
into P3.
Into the second row. But what can Robin do here? Quicker than Sam Sin through 2 sectors, quicker than Wave most likely, so can it be the front row? Indeed it is, but doesn't have the best final sector, but still finds it. What about Danny? Goes up into the top 6 on the 3rd row on the grid at the moment. What about Aidan Jones? 2 green sectors, ahead of Danny, ahead of everyone apart from the 2 McLarens. Top 3.
Actually having a look at it now, because people have finished their flyers, they haven't got much time left to set another lap, as there is a high chance that we see rain anytime soon. And
Ray's
Ray
going to be the one, I think, by himself.
Yeah, Ray
Trixie's
is
not out.
yet to do a lap. Nisev in the pits. Trixie did not come out for a final run, maybe using his final set of new tyres. But he's in the racing balls, so that's not expected to be in the top 10. So we're going to keep on with Ray, see if he can improve at all, and see if the rain comes mid lap.
Yeah, it's Ray all by himself to do a lap, and
He'll be doing the rain dance. That was horrific. I'm so sorry.
The rain is in 5 minutes now, but I mean, it still says overcast because that's to do with the percentage of rain, but it is going up. But I think he should get this lap fine, and he's only slightly down on Elyas so far, but we know Elyas is so quick in Sector 2 and Sector 3.
We know that Ray's quick in Sector 1 as well.
Yeah,
so
down towards Cops. I mean, Ray's got to be targeting the front row here. But we'll have to see.
Someone needs to ruin the day of the McLarens.
Yeah.
They sit pretty in one first and second.
We're very nice symmetrical, 1-2 McLaren, 3-4 Mercedes.
Yeah, it'd be nice if Ray could go down to maybe 7.
That doesn't improve in the middle sector, but he's still in play. But the time loss in the final sector is quite a lot compared to Elyas. But Elyas is not really the target for anyone. So Ray down towards Vale. Really hooks it over the curb, slightly gets a bit of grass on his tyres, and now flat out to the line. This is it for qualifying. Where will Ray end up? Top 3, 1 millisecond ahead of Jones.
Yeah, that lap there, right to the end, where he, that corner there, where he just took way too much curb. That really did ruin the top front row for him. And that is the end of the session. Everyone, of course, finishing their laps. Very quick end to quali. And Elyas is on pole again, of course. Are we surprised?
Not in the slightest.
Yep. Elyas has qualified on pole every single race bar Saudi Arabia, where he qualified last, because he did a last to first. And he's coming back off of a DNF in Austria.
Force feedback issues or something of that sort.
Yeah. They really do hinder. But looking good for Aston Martin, who come off from the back of a race win in Austria. Now sit 6th and 9th, which is good positions for them both. Let's be loaded in. Are we going to see any rain? It looks like a very clear day. It was clear in Q1 though, and then it didn't. I'm going to quickly run to the toilet.
One minute advert. So then we have 57 minutes with nothing. And well, it'll be interesting to see the tyres, of course. Who can make them last? What strategies are there going to be in play? One stop is obviously possible. We've seen that before. We did see rain yesterday, but also the slick tyre not really getting quick enough at the end of the race to overcome the Inters. But, yep, punctures are quite likely if people don't manage it well. So that should make the race intriguing towards the end. But we'll have to wait and see. The tyres should get selected at the moment. Probably see a lot of medium hard tyres. Rio, take one guess, and it's going to be right. Yeah, it was Elyas, of course. Danny is P7. Anyway, this is a very long wait. I don't know. I haven't checked the Discord. Don't entirely know. They're waiting. I think the other Ferrari is indeed about P16. Here we go, formation lap. And let's see the tyres being chosen. The Eagle will be back eventually. And medium is being deployed by everyone apart from Rambo and also Dropex. Dropex is... yeah, he's on the soft tyre, but he's controlled by AI.
Didn't realise he left. Forgot he left at least.
Yeah, remember he left between Q2 and Q3. Andre is racing, says Rio. I mean, he's basically, he's taken his same 3 letters as well. Taran. I didn't put his name right now.
I mean, that's his name, fella.
His name is actually Taran. There we go.
Yeah. Having a similar
McLaren
quality
streaking
performance to Tarantino as well.
Yeah. We'll see what the race pace is like. Tyre management. Anyone blowing up their tyres on the formation lap. Van Bergen seems to have the lowest tyre at the moment. I can see someone get about 8% before the start in Div 3, so...
Yep. And as we know, of course, this race is a one-stop. You can do the two-stop, but it is slower. The pit lane is very long here, very slow. The one-stop is very much preferred. And the only reason you're doing a two-stop is if you don't actually know how to save your tyres, which apparently half the league can't. So, yeah, but you see everyone start to line up into position, ready for the start of the race. Taran will really want a good start, try and make up some positions. The 2 Williams will of course keep mentioning those, as they cannot afford a DNF, or it will be over for them and the season for them will be done.
Yep, everyone lining up then. It's the British Grand Prix and it's just 5 lights away. As the lights will eventually illuminate, green flag has been waved and we have 5 red lights in the home of Formula 1. It's lights out and away we go. Elyas with a good start, maintaining the lead, going down towards turn 1, side by side. That's Jones slipping through on Ray, as there's loads of ghosting. They're side by side, the Red Bull and Mercedes down into village. And there's contact between a load of wings flying off. It's the Williams of Malachi, I think, and Van Bergen maybe having a bit of contact. The Ferrari being caught up as well, as down the Wellington Straight, that's Ray challenging Robin, and Ray taking second place in the race. Yep,
Ray really good in the first sector as well, so of course he managed to pull that move on Robin to get up into P2, but now he's Niseb actually under a lot of pressure, trying to pressurise Wave down the inside into Cops, a Mercedes and a Red Bull into Cops.
Samson's out of the race. Don't know what's happened there.
I actually saw as well.
He's
Edward
just
said
pulled
P6
off.
to P1, we will be there. Well, how's P6 to P20, mate?
Chaos kicking off back there again. Load of wings flying off in village.
Yeah.
And down the Hangar Straight. Close, but no moves.
From the look of that turn 3 incident, it seemed like someone just absolutely dived down the inside of a couple people, and that's why we saw a lot of drivers go off. Malachi and Taran being the 2 that I believe I saw.
Rambo got caught up as well. Yep, he's in the box.
Yes, but I believe those 3 were
and Van Bergen as well, I think I saw going off.
Yeah, it could have been him as well. But yeah, did see a couple of people.
Yeah, damage for Van Bergen.
Damage, so yeah, he must have been involved in that incident. Maybe he was the one that sent it on them, I'm not sure. But head now on to lap 2. DRS is enabled. Robin there circling to the left for no reason whatsoever. Bradley's shaping up a move on Senor Goes. Senor Goes not really putting up a fight.
He's going to sneak back through though, maybe.
Wasn't
Through
trying
that
to put up a
field.
fight and now is.
Wheel to wheel down the old pit straight. Bradley's ahead, but we'll go get the slipstream down towards Cops. We don't want to make a move there.
We hate it. Bradley up into the points though. Really needs that after his DNF form. I'm just glad that a Williams wasn't the one that DNF'd from that incident.
Yeah, well,
Ray,
still plenty of time.
Ray doing really well here to stay in the DRS of Elyas. If he can keep this up.
Yeah, well, Ray really did what he needed to do. He defended from Jones, and then he quickly moved to attack. And we split the McLarens.
Yeah, he really did well. Stefano just disconnected from the session. So Sam
retired.
And it fired him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for him.
Yeah, but Ray's wheel rotation went to 1,000, like he's driving the Euro truck. So. No, I heard Charlotte describing how the wheel was going. It was on like the OMPC profile for driving buses or something.
Yeah, she loves driving the buses.
Yeah.
As Nisev now fastest in the first sector. The Red Bulls
big
clearly
DRS
got
train
quite a
so
lot
far,
of pace in that first sector. Yeah, we have a DRS train from first all the way down to 14th.
Yeah. Well, this is really now, like, they'll open up when there's people on different tyres, tyre wear.
Yeah. Once the tyre wear starts to kick in
Ray,
a little
put
bit.
your setting on!
We hate Ray. Of course, Elias got the lower tyre wear, but currently out of the rest of them. Wave looking in a great position at the moment. Down in P7. But of course, this DRS train kind of spreading a little bit for the front five. The top five starting to pull a little bit.
Dropex needs an invite. I can't lie.
Yeah, just
has he asked for one?
Don't think so.
I'll invite him. He's online there, so yeah. I was thinking of going into Steam and doing it, but then that opens on my other monitor, and then.
I think it was the Ferrari that caused the incident because Malachi said "good one, Ferrari" in the chat.
Yeah, and now the him.
Now side by side. Speaking of which. And Taran just stays ahead.
Yeah.
Is it Taran?
Yeah, that is Taran. That was down in 18th to 19th.
It is Andre. It is literally Andre. It's Taran. Instead of Tarantino. No, he's just gone on a second account. That's fastest sector one for Ray. The Red Bulls really loving that first sector. Picking up fastest laps over and over again.
No, it's funny. Ray was 0.003 quicker than his personal best first sector from before, and he's gone purple. It's all very tight. Elyas managing it and now almost getting away. Jones dropping back from Robin.
Bad spot as well as we head towards the DRS. He might have picked it up though, not 100%.
He's not. And Nisev's going through.
Yep. Nisev gets past. They've pulled another 4 attempts as well ahead. So now we've got the top 3 in our own little DRS train. And then the DRS train that goes from 4th place onwards down to P9. Bradder's really dropping off of Trixie there. To be expected. Trixie's been on the pace and Bradder's in and Williams. Wow. Trixie, no way did he get it. Yeah, I was about to say, no way did he get the exact same time. That lap alone gained 9 tenths. So yeah, Bradley struggling in this phase.
I mean, he's gained every lap, quite a lot.
Oh, that was I thought that was 1 lap. My bad.
Yeah, it was last 4 laps. It's not supposed to work until the driver is actually on lap 5, but clearly it had other ideas, and that's why it said lap 1 because it was just that lap didn't exist.
Oh, that's why it said.
There's a formation now, which just has 0 lap 1.
Okay, we're looking at Wave, who is hunting down Danny's Vaught, who has been. I mean, they're all just sat in DRS.
Runs a little bit wide.
Going down to Steph.
Doesn't get a warning though.
Wow. Elyas warning before anyone in the top 10. Who would have thought that one?
Same amount of warnings as ghosts in the Salva.
Yep. Hey, hang on. Go back to the warnings.
Adam just
Why does
picked up one.
Taron got an instant 3.
Yeah, it would have been for cutting a corner or something. Yes.
Maybe it was the incident we saw on the first lap. Aiden Jones trying to make some headway.
Yeah, I mean,
on
maybe he just like completely cut across basically that little section.
Yeah, just insta 3.
Ray's dropping out, maybe. The detection point is before Village. So we'll have to see. It was over a second,
Very
it was under a second, and it's over a second.
Robin
He does get it.
Yep, I don't think he'll get it though. As we head on to the main straight, I don't think he'll get it.
What is the main straight?
I don't know. Whatever
The hanger
main
straight?
The hanger straight then, yeah, let's call it that.
That was the Wellington
up
straight.
in a
We're
little
then
bit.
going to the hanger straight, and then it's the Hamilton straight, the pit straight.
It definitely seems like Elyas is starting to pull away, and Ray is better in the first sector, so he's losing time in the first sector. I don't think he's going to be able to get it in the next wave. Looking all over the back of Danny, but then comes through Cox and just loses all of that time. He looks so close to him, and then just through
maybe
the corners,
he's got more straight line speed, and then in the corners, and then he can't keep up.
Yeah, gone for a much more slipstream heavy setup as Robin there makes the move up into P2. So there is a change. McLaren now
These two will just kind of break away, I guess. Keep swapping. Yeah, and they've probably got similar pace.
Together. Nisev looking good in P4 still. As we look at Senor Ghost still trying to find a way past Bradders. It's been difficult so far as further back. Aiden Jones is round.
Jones
What's
off in
happened
the
to Aiden
gravel.
Jones here?
In the gravel.
He's sideways and off the track. Aiden Jones, complete fumble out of nowhere, has spun off at the last corner and ended up in the gravel. He's down to P14.
I don't know if this will show up. There, you can see him off there.
Yeah, you see him just in the gravel. Not sure what's
you
happened.
can see him on a
there.
broken wing as well.
Yeah, that is a huge blunder for the Mercedes team. Huge mistake as the
This is Adam.
Wayne alone up at the front.
Adam, maybe sneaking up the inside of Senor Ghosts through Luffield. And now through Wooker and the old pit straight. And there goes the Alpine.
Good move for Adam, can't lie.
Yep. And now might even get onto the back of Bradley, but then Ghosts runs a little bit wide. The exit Cop's got quite close to Adam. Going into Cops and then washed out.
Now under a lot of pressure from Daniel, who looks to make a move. Oh my God, Senor goes trying to spin on a straight as Daniel pulls to the left-hand side. He's going to try and make the move at the outside of Stowe, and Senor goes kind of. I don't even know what Senor Ghost was doing there. It kind of looked like he's
kind of
backed
come
out
back
of the corner.
though, and now he's got a decent exit and the chance that Daniel does get ahead. I think Wave and Hart went quite close.
Yeah, Danny, Wave has got past Danny.
Yep.
And now up into P5, but 2.3 seconds behind as Ray has swapped with Robin there, who is apparently was 2.1 seconds behind. But Nisev has gained on them two. Maybe Ray doing a little bit of a team game. Sorry?
Something definitely happened there because Ray had DRS on the Wellington straight, but was like miles ahead. So there must have been like. Yeah, Robin lost 2 seconds in the first sector. Something Robin...
Yeah, he must have been slowing him right down, which is very smart team-wise. Just having a little look as well.
I'm not sure. I think Robin might have made a mistake or something. Because Robin was ahead, then all of a sudden Ray gets ahead, then has DRS.
Ray's still like a tiny bit ahead, so it's very much like...
Ray was behind going into Village, yet was 8/10 ahead on the Wellington straight. So,
yeah, I guess. While all that was going on, Malachi actually spun round or something. Actually, no, Danny's on the right on the back. As he
here comes Danny's
to the inside.
Backs out of it.
Out. into Vale. Decides it's not the smartest move. Sebastian Vettel pulled that move on Verstappen once and rear-ended him and sent him into the gravel at that corner. So maybe a smart move to back out.
And Jones again.
Yellow flag. Jones now is down to P19 and behind Malachi as well.
Look, something's Ray's
Oh,
got a
Danny
bit wide, and the place
just
has been handed over, but they're still side by side. Down the Wellington Straight now into Brooklands. Robin with DRS has the inside line. Ray's going to try and hold this around the outside, which will become the inside into Luffield. And he'll still try and keep his nose there, but Robin should get a better exit with the line he's on. And should pull ahead going down towards Cops. Niseb's close as well.
There's a massive fight going on for P10 as well. P9, P10.
Nisev runs a bit wide.
And
what is the time loss going on here? What is going on? Why are they battling? Maggots and Beckett side by side.
I don't know why Robin is defending so hard for like Elyas to gain a gap when Elyas is already about 5 seconds up the road and don't really need any help in staying ahead of this group.
Ray goes offensive against his teammate and almost sends it to the inside. That bounces over the curb then, Ray. And Robin.
Robin as well, really struggling on his tyre wear at this current stage.
Yeah,
at risk of a
pitting
puncture.
in going
There's
on.
Adam coming in as well. Trixie
Yeah, a
coming
lot
in.
of people coming in, I think.
People, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of people thinking this is the best lap to pit. I mean, if you look at their tyre wear, it was pretty poor. As everyone's Wave doing really well on their tyres at the moment. Not really fighting anyone, but Danny a little bit. But
And now Wave's right on these cars.
yeah, because Robbins decided to defend. I don't know, like it was the last lap of the race. As we have another look where he
That's
sends
when he
it
went
on
wide.
Ray.
But he just went wide, I think. Opened the door. But then didn't want to give up the place. And yeah, they went with the wheel down the Wellington Straight.
Very defensive from Robin. I really don't understand the logic behind defending so hard as they were at a wee bit ahead.
Robin was the one overtaken there.
Yeah, well, they could have easily done a 2-3. But then I think Robin was the one that was just backing everyone up.
I don't know if he was, because Ray went wide, and then that just kind of caused all this. And now look at this train.
Yeah, look at this. It's crazy. Very weird going on. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Robin come into the pits anytime soon as their tyres are finished. As they see Nisev follows him in. Ray deciding to stay out.
Ray's coming in, I think. Oh, no, wait. It is Nisev. Oh, no, it is Ray. Yeah.
It's Ray. It looked like Nisev.
It is Ray. Yeah.
It looked like the second of the race.
He almost rear-ended the McLaren there as they went into the pits. I think there's a little ghosting.
There is.
Anyway.
It was the first of the pit stops. The undercut is good here, so we could be seeing...
especially with the way they're battling. You never know.
Yeah,
but, I mean, two of the protagonists of the battling are now out of it.
It's not too bad.
They might even cost themselves time by battling too much when they're trying to undercut. But anyways, they are a bit split up now.
That's what they had to do. Looking at the train, though, between these four drivers, they're very close.
This is a bit of risk.
Wade's
There's a yellow.
Great.
It was, I think it was Dropex, Malachi kind of area. Wade was on 69%.
Missed it.
Yeah, well, Daniel was on that amount. Ups a go, but didn't say anything. Malachi gets another
Technically,
3.
everyone whose tyre wear is above like 68% had that. Yeah, whatever. Stupid.
Anyway, Nisev should be in.
Yeah, we should be seeing the rest
Elyas
of these guys pick because they do not want to get undercut.
Yeah, everyone is in.
Yep, gotta watch for 10 seconds, of course, though.
Slow pit lane.
Oh, great entry from Wave. Really did gain the gap. So fair, they all gained. What am I on about?
Yeah, Ray with the purple second sector. And we'll see the undercut now. As Elyas should comfortably emerge in the race lead, but Robin and Ray should be ahead. of Nisev, Wave, Danny, and Bryn Evans. It should be
I wouldn't
clear.
think that Elyas would get ahead after the defending work that Robin had to do.
Yep, here we go, and they are clear. As Nisev
Huge
exits the
undercut.
pits. Robin now really just wants to break away in second place, but Ray is right there, and if they battle again, then Nisev will quickly catch up again.
They
Close
were
action
around
out the
7.
pits.
Sorry, they were around 7 seconds behind Elyas when they came in, and now 4.
Yeah, well, Trixie with the undercut, he's right up in this as well now, but obviously worse tyres.
Yep, pit 2
Malachi's
laps
on
earlier.
83, so he's just...
Malachi needs to pit at some point.
I don't know if he is, though. I think he's carrying on for another lap, looking at the mini-map.
These two currently separated by around 5/10, a bit further away than we saw them a couple laps ago. As we look at the leader there, you see the gap, and yeah, very much clear. So, looking at Daniel right now, he's currently tucked in behind the Sauber of Senor Ghost, who's currently running in the points. As Sauber this season have only got 4 points in this division, and they came from Beatnik, I believe, last race. So
Yeah, P8 in Austria.
yep, so all of their points came in one race. They finally broke the streak. Can they try and get points again for a second race in a row? That would be great for them. Daniel, of course, chasing after another P4 finish after what happened. Oh, well, that's where he finished in Austria. So trying to chase another one, which would be quite nice.
Well, surprisingly, Ray and Robin haven't yet gone wheel to wheel since they've come out the pit, so...
Yeah, they actually, as well, have kind of ended up where they were before they started battling, where they're about like 2 seconds ahead of the next car.
Yeah.
So, actually, having their little undercar and having their little fight for no reason, they've actually ended up back where they were, so...
But Wave
all worth
still
it.
right with Nisev. Trixie Roosevelt will need to clear him because difference in tyres. Trixie is dropping a bit back. No DRS now. And look at how much he just gained.
1.3 seconds.
2 cops.
Wow. Yeah, we should be seeing Danny come past.
He doesn't have a lot of DRS though, but Trixie doesn't have a lot either. Not the
Messed up
best exit.
Chapel as well.
Yeah. Have to come for a long way back.
Got to wait another lap.
It doesn't have the ERS. And Trixie seems to have decent straight line speed. Bryn Evans right there as well. He might try and follow through if he can.
Bryn's been sat there the entire race. He's just been behind this fight, just waiting for something to happen, some chance
Daniel
to go
might
his
be
way.
lining one up. And he got a bit
Daniel
close on the
Levels.
last lap as well, but doesn't want to go for it into Vale. It's a risky place to make an overtake. This is
Just
pull
want
wheel
to
to
say,
wheel.
well, sorry, fair play to Malachi for not retiring after everything that's been going on in his race. Down in P19, still hasn't
Here
picked
goes
as well.
Daniel down the
Ooh,
inside,
Daniel down
into
inside.
village. He'll have the outside line and he'll get a good exit out of the loop. Comes through entry and onto the Wellington Straight. And still holding it side by side, giving each other a bit of space. And Ghost makes a slight bit of contact. And Ghost now defends. And Daniel will try and cut back maybe. Sneak up a gap on the inside if he can. But Ghost is still there, holding on to 10th. Down
Yeah,
towards
Ghost
Cops.
broke-
He's still gaining. Is Daniel.
Ghost broke so much later into Brooklands there that
Danny picks up 3 seconds, and then he just throws it into the wall.
bang.
And that's going to bring out the safety car.
Oh, I don't think that was a safety car moment. But I
It
don't know
was
what
when
happened
it was
there.
when Rio and Alex crashed in Austria. That was just like a
Yeah.
safety car.
I really don't know what happened there.
Did his wheel just like
Danny was
disconnect, or did he
tired.
just crash on purpose?
Yeah, that's what I must have thought. I was thinking, like, there's no way that he's just like. It was the fact that the timing of it. He got a 3 second, and we cut to it, and he's just like, "Yeah, see you later, mate." Boom. That is strange. Right. So, one Ferrari down the order, one Ferrari out. This is an awful race for Ferrari, And if you remember what I said earlier, they are joint on points with Racing Bulls. And Racing Bulls are currently 7th. And I don't even know where Van Bergen is. Yeah, around 7th and 14th. So mainly the tricky part in 7th. Right, we're seeing a couple pit stops now. The other guys, the top guys staying out.
I'll have to just see how the order shakes out. Because people, they might be going and pitting again. And if they have another set of hard compound tyres, they can make it to the end of the race.
Pitting hard will probably be the best decision. Take a little replay again at the same thing that we just saw. That is so random. It's the fact that it happened after the 3-second as well makes me maybe think that it was something there. Oh, it was just him. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, I wonder why he did that though. Because still, he was in the points, right? Like, was right.
He said it was boring. Very boring is the thing.
Well, he's costing his team.
DRS train, so he's leaving the league basically because
it's a DRS
the game
train.
is bad. Well, not really our fault, is it, mate? When the game produces a game that just isn't really great for racing sometimes. It's not really our fault.
I mean, how many overtakes do you see in real life? Not many.
Exactly, yeah, and I mean, yeah, it is what it is. If me and my game pull up.
Apparently it's the Rio Harris Ferrari seat curse.
Apparently it's just Ferrari curse at this point.
Yeah, I think so.
Ferrari really gone downhill this season since they've really gone down this season. So really struggling.
I mean, ever since Rio had that crash in Australia where he's actually on for a decent race.
Yeah, they have just not been on form at all with their highest finish, I believe, in this division at least. Being a P3 from Danny, to be fair, in Spain. But other than that, they're really just, P4, P6, P8, and of course Andre struggling as well with like a P9, P10, P15, and P14. So really struggling. So
I mean, Bradley's quick in the chat saying, "Oh, he'll have the Ferrari seat."
Well, how about you stick to Williams first, fella?
Elyas 2 warnings. So, I mean, he'll probably build a gap, but not long to go, to be fair. And, I mean, safety car should allow those who haven't pitted to manage it to get to the end. But some people are on quite a bit. People like Trixie. Trixie's been on his tyres for 6 laps, and he is 27% wear. So, yeah, it's going to be close.
Brad said he dragged it every time I've raced. Let me check this. Shall we get the stats out? So we have a little look at Bradley. That is a lie. He got P13 in Bahrain, P6 in Saudi, fair enough, and P14 in Spain, and of course also didn't get it in this session as well. So actually it's only 1 out of 4, but still you've done well as well. Not in a race, but yeah. I love it when I can fact check people and not have to like close the game for it. It's so much better.
See, I would love to be doing that right now, but
yeah, I know. I can just do whatever I want.
Yeah, I'm confined. No, well, it's not like when you were confined to my PC before and you couldn't do anything. You were just completely stuck when you control my PC.
Yep. Having a little look at the constructor standings after, of course, this Ferrari DNF. As it stands, Racing Bulls, of course, take 6th place, and Ferrari drop down to 7th, which, of course, is just very poor for them. And if you kind of look at the table, to be honest, after Racing Bulls in 7th, who are on 45 points, is Williams with 8. So it's, I mean, there is a huge gap between, you know, the kind of top ones and the, you know, well, there's a huge gap between McLaren and second.
Wave has left
And there's
possession.
Pretty close to who?
Wave.
That's a disconnect. Better get him back in.
I don't know if I have him added. I might do, actually. No, I don't think he's online if I do.
And if any of you guys are wondering, where is Alex Mills? Because I know that is what I'm wondering as well. He actually received a race ban for this race because of his antics in Austria and his antics a couple of weeks before. He has been struggling
Who's
quite
here?
a
Is this
lot.
James?
I don't know.
It's got to be
The
James.
safety car is about to start again.
I'm back from my race that I nearly won.
We don't need you here, to be honest.
I know, I'm just here to chill.
Okay, well, as long as you're not too, like,
Yeah, I'm watching my Discord Wrapped, actually.
such a good boy.
Well, come on then. Safe car restart. Elyas wants to build a gap. He has got 2 warnings. Doesn't want to get another one. And when will he pull the trigger? Probably on the extra veil. Pitting in.
Oh, no.
Malachi. Is he trying to unlap himself? I don't entirely know. He's got a penalty for ignoring yellow flags. And Elyas is back away. And Wave is in when he's been disconnected. The AI has pulled him in. Oh, as Elyas goes wide.
What is happening
And
there?
gives the place to Robin and Nisev. And everyone's wanting to get involved.
Bit of contact there as well with the Red Bull, and now he's under a lot of threat into Brooklands. Ray down the inside will really want to get this position so that he can hold him up. And there's a lot of contact, wheel banging, not wanting to let Elyas through. Bryn is going to take advantage of this, try and sneak down the inside into Luffield. It's not going to work, and Ray holds the position of 4th. He's going to really want to try and...
Ray's gaining a lot though down towards Cops. Elyas kind of goes a little bit defensive. As Ray then kind of has to back out a bit, and that might allow Bryn to get quite close. Wave has joined back.
Well, I'm not sure what's happened there with Elyas just running wide at turn 3.
Yeah, we can
and
catch
just-
a replay in a minute when there's
Oh,
not
you
anything going on.
legend.
And Bryn, though, is pretty close. He can't quite get up to Ray. And there goes Adam and Daniel battling away. Slight bit of contact between Ghosts and Adam, I think. Ghosts all the way up in 7th now, but stayed out under the safety car. And Bryn is close again. Ray is dropping a lot of time.
Yeah, Ray 1.9 behind. He's got damage, that's why, I think.
Yeah,
As
we
Bryn
don't know
sends it
because
down the inside.
we don't know his damage. Oh, slightly locks on, I think.
Yeah,
Yep,
he
front
gets front
end plate
wings.
damage.
Yeah. So this is really bad for the Red Bull team. Ray will now be playing the team game and hoping that he can kind of build that gap behind. I don't really think that he needs to, but as Bryn sends it down the inside, he can see the damage there on the right hand side. They're still side by side as we go through Luffield, sorry. As Bryn's going to try and hold it, but Ray, so much faster in the straight line, is going to keep position.
Especially with the wing
Now.
damage, it'll be
Yeah.
especially quick on the straights. Going to close up though for the lead as well. Elyas is still right there. As Nisev,
Oh, this is a
Robin
great
kind of goes a
exit
little bit
as well.
wide, I think. And Nisev is going to have a look down the hangar straight in towards Stowe. On the inside, Robin turns in. And they somehow both don't really make contact with each other down towards the Vale chicane. Round the outside goes Nisev, becomes the inside line now. Through the Exeter Vale and now into Club. Robin still maintains the lead. Elyas is right there in this battle though now, waiting to pick up the scraps. As there might even be a gap opening up to the inside. It is taken by Nisev, who then goes round the outside and now might get a decent exit. Elyas though right there as well, trying to get a decent exit. DRS now for the Red Bull of Nisev. down the Wellington straight. Robin trying to break the toe. Nisev's going to try and dive down the inside. Squeezed, pinched to the inside by the McLaren of Robin. And Nisev round the outside of Love Field. The McLaren pops back up, though, into the lead. And now almost squeezes the Red Bull off into the gravel. But Nisev will still hold it down the old pit straight, down towards Copse Corner. They're going to be side by side. Hands getting thrown up as Robin on the inside maintains the lead. Elyas picks up a 3 seconds. Nisev takes the lead on the exit. And Elyas has a lot of work to do if he is to still take victory in this British Grand Prix. Nisev now leads. But Robin's going to come back with DRS. Down the hanger straight. He's got a great slipstream. He's got a more ERS. To the outside, swoops around, slight bit of contact. Nisev tries to hold it. Robin takes back the lead, but will the Red Bull fight back towards the Vale chicane? Not on this occasion.
That was an insane bit.
As there's been a contact between Evans and Ray. And that's going to allow us through goes Trixie.
Trixie's past. Adam might have a chance as well, as Bryn is still under a lot of pressure. Elyas finally trying to make a move on Nisev. Really needs to get a move on now, as he's now around the outside. Nisev's been so focused on Robin there for the last couple of laps. He's going to hold it, and Elyas now moves up into second place. And I'm sure that Robin surely lets his teammate through and lets him pull away. The 3 second gap is further behind. Trixie is now up into fourth, gets past Ray instantly.
Nisev's trying to fight back on Elyas, I think, through Love Field, but actually it's Elyas with a great exit, and Robin, I think, handing over the lead. But that might even allow the Red Bull, because he's not really giving it back correctly. Nisev tries to hold it there. Robin giving up so much time, cost himself the momentum, and almost allowed the Red Bull to swoop back through. And even he's so closing in a lot. Is he going to try and help Elyas build a gap? Surely not. He's got a chance of victory himself. If he just keeps within 3 seconds.
In a championship fight, and he's not even a main driver or a reserve at this team.
Yeah,
so
well then he wants to race for himself even more, surely.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, actually that does make sense, to be fair.
I think Jones fighting back now. Oh, a bit of contact with Senor Ghosts.
That was a bit filthy from Senor there. As we take a little look at Elyas, just locks up and just runs wide.
Yeah, I did see Martin in the chat say maybe he had his brake bias still set from being on the safety car or something like that.
He's got that magic on.
Yeah. Flicked the button on the wheel at the wrong time.
Should have done the Mark Webber.
Anyway, it's all calmed down slightly, but still close battles. Bradley behind Adam, but actually Adam has got a decent gap now. He's just driving about.
He's still in the race. It's just no time at all.
Because he's a lap down to the car ahead.
Oh, there you go. It's now updated.
No, it says a lap. It doesn't say if they're a lap down to car ahead. It only says if they're a lap down to leader. I need to see if I can make a solution to that. I mean, it's not like his gap really matters because he's just a lap down to everyone. But
yeah, that's true. Ellie is struggling at the moment to pull away a gap.
Bit wide.
We've only got about 4 laps left.
Yeah, Daniel.
2 Hasses.
And Rambo was one running wide.
Try and say Rambo again.
Rambo was the one running wide.
Rambo running. That's one, mate. As Robin keeping with his teammate with the 3 seconds. Ray gets a 3 seconds. Oh, Ray 3 second will really hinder his race, as of course he has that damage. He isn't pulling away from anyone.
That almost cost him victory after he had a battle with his teammate on the last lap. But what did cost him victory was the penalty for the pits. But, yeah, Elyas has broken away now. Oh, Ray goes for the move on Trixie there. And he's still going to close in with a decent slipstream and DRS. Trixie holding a slight defensive line, then goes back to the racing line. And Ray, on this aerial shot, we can see potentially sneaking up the inside. But Trixie maintaining 4th place ahead of the main Red Bull team.
Danny complained about how Trixie was defending with his
Ooh,
life.
that's very wise.
Maybe he's ended up in P4, mate.
Cops. Maybe that's how Ray kept getting penalties or track limits.
Just
That did not give him one
legging it
though,
wide.
because he just
Yeah, of
went
course.
wide and then
You
stayed
just mentioned
wide.
it, so of course it would now make you look like a bit of a mug.
No, well, I thought that one wasn't going to count because if you like stay off and then don't go
Yeah.
back on for a while, Ray goes for a late send. Oh, makes contact with Trixie. Yeah,
Gonna put
Ray
him under
does have
pressure as well
damage,
from Bryn.
and that could have even been more damage. Bryn still behind. And here we go, Bryn Evans. Will he finally go for a move? Potentially was tucked up behind, and Ray getting out of shape again. The damage is not doing him any good on the tyre wear as well. He's been on his tyres for quite a while.
He is keeping within the DRS of Trixie, which I think
He's
is
dropping
helping
back a
him
bit
little
though.
here. As Jones there has gone up into P8 past Bradley.
Yep. Jones making a
Currently,
recovery.
Bradler's looking on for a Williams points finish, which will be much needed after his DNFs in the past rounds. So finally a point scoring position, and currently in P9, it would be great points for him. As we take a little look back at this send from Ray, which almost ended in a spin from Ray. A little touch on the rear wheel, good to save it, and just got a nice enough exit that allowed Bryn to stay behind.
Ray goes off again.
As now he's made a mistake.
Yeah.
This damage is really killing
I
him.
think he gained time from that one. Cutting across the escape road, but not able to get up to Trixie regardless.
Yeah, but
I think Bryn's just going to try and profit from this penalty. He doesn't want to get too much involved in a scrap. I think he's got some slight damage as well, actually, from what I can see on my little
tiny bit.
source. But it's only very minor. Can't really see it visually, so it won't be costing him as much as Ray, that is for sure.
Elyas has got one more lap, or two more laps, sorry, to try and gain a bit more of a gap. Ray looking to send it down the inside into turn 4. That is a very
Trixie
strange
losing
place
the
to send it
space,
from
to be
that far
fair to him.
back. Yeah, Trixie doing really well, and that's actually helped him towards on the run towards turn 6. Yeah. As round now, Trixie looking to continue this amazing form that he is on. I heard top 2 drivers in the league shouts, which is insane, but then you see his performances in a racing ball and you kind of think maybe someone's got a point.
Yep, Elyas.
Ray's gone wide again, I'm pretty sure, as well.
Yeah, Elyas is going to... He's just still full warnings. Elyas is probably going to break away at this current rate.
Yeah. Took a couple laps there once he broke out of the DRS on lap 22.
Tyre wear now as well. He's got better tyre wear than
Yeah.
Robin. So Robin just needs to make the end of the race, I guess, now. Going to break away from Nisev. There's the Trixie train.
Trixie is in for a awful final lap. He's done so well in the last 25 laps of this race to keep everyone behind him. He's kept other people. He's made people crash out because they were so annoyed at how much he was defending. Is Ray going to have a chance to make a move? And if he does make a move, of course, yeah, he's really struggling. But if he does make a move, of course, he's going to lose that position anyway with a 3-second. It's more what happens after he makes the move. If Ray maybe makes contact with Trixie and pushes him down another position, he is at risk of losing that 4th place, which I'm sure he will really want. And I'm sure the Racing Bulls will really want as well.
Slips through as Ray goes wide again, I think.
Finally, Bryn only took most of the race to try and get past Ray.
Yeah, Bryn should just have the ERS, and he'll have DRS on Trixie to try and just keep hold of that position, I guess. He'll be happy there. Ray goes wide again. Surprised he's not got another penalty.
Again, this 3-second as well is actually going to drop him out
It's only
of
got
the
4
point.
warnings still. But anyway, down towards Vale, it's Elyas, who may have had a DNF last week, but he's bounced back with a dominant pole position. And now rounding club And coming home to win the British Grand Prix for McLaren. And he's done it once again, and it seems very nicely behaved behind. No real sends as Robin takes second, Nisev in third. And across the line with Trixie. Spins it across the line. Ray goes a bit wide. And Ray, double Sauber in the points? Not quite.
No, Ray just gets points there. Well, points. It's point, actually. What a race from Elyas there. Was actually quite under pressure for the majority of that race, with the start kind of being close. And then once he broke away, of course, pulled quite a big distance. But then that safety car really did bring everyone back into play, and then the 3 second as well. Overall, that's probably one of Elyas's least dominant performances. And we didn't have a Williams DNF, guys. Williams might be saved with a great P8 position for Bradley, and of course a really poor position for Malachi, the Season 5 champion, really having a poor race. But who cares? They survived. Well, this round at least. They might still have lost money. As I'm pretty sure I've heard that Elyas actually filmed that one himself.
What?
The little dance.
Oh, right. I wasn't even looking at my screen. I was like, what is he
I
going
did
on
not
about?
care. He was like, yeah, I don't care, buddy. As Mons does all of his boring stuff, you know, not many warnings at all. Actually, the fact that Elyas is the one that gets a penalty is quite surprising, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ray's getting shouted at by Elyas and Daniel Barker.
Who is?
Ray.
Why?
I don't know. They both just said, like, what are you doing, you Mel? Brilliant driving, you Muppet. 2 weeks in a row against Aston. What's this guy's problem? Hard words being
Oh my
thrown
God,
out by the...
yeah, Elyas had 70 brake
Astons.
bias during the the restart.
Anyway, I think we're going to end it there.
Yep. Okay, guys. Well, it's your division, bro.
Yeah, it's my division. See, we can see whose division but it is by who says they win as they cross the line.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
there's 2 more races until Christmas now. Spa next week, Zandvoort just before the week before Christmas. Well, that's a sprint race in Zandvoort. Normal race next week in Spa.
Yeah, I'm not here for Spa then. I hate Spa.
What's wrong with Spa?
Probably the worst race in the world.
Why?
It's boring. Literally no overtakes.
There will be in the game.
No.
Yes, there will.
Okay, whatever. Finish your stream.
Yeah, stop interrupting. You've joined. We don't have 3 commentators here. Don't know what you're doing. Anyway, back for Div 3 on Wednesday. James will be there, even though it's Spa. Bye-bye.
I've actually got to revise for the next day.